Hey, it's Jen Eden here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some practical steps to relieve belly bloat. And before I do that, I'm going to ask, as always, that you please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. The button is somewhere right here, and then we get to stay in touch. Okay, so with that said, I get this all the time, especially with my women who come see me in the Sugar Freedom Method. Always between the ages of 40 to 60-ish. If you're listening and you're that age, I've got you, trust me. Something goes on with the body where your little tips and tricks and tools and things you used to do to keep weight down and maybe even your belly not expanding, yes, and your waistline small, like those tips don't work anymore, and those tricks and skipping meals, and I know we do, and over-exercising, they just don't work. So here's what I want to talk about today. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to give the most practical answer because that is how I think, where the Sugar Freedom Method came from, and that is, if you know something is offensive to you that you're eating, that immediately you bloat, stop eating it. Stop drinking it. I know wine and chocolate and our favorite cakes and cookies and even ice cream, they bloat us. And I know that that stuff is highly addictive. And the truth is, we can work on the addiction piece. I'll get to that in another video. But seriously, just reduce it and stop offending yourself with stuff that you know bloats you. Okay, so that's like number one, no-brainer. Number two, this is the biggie. People don't realize that when our belly bloats, it's because literally our stomach, our intestines, they're upset with us. I always say it that way, right? It's not, why is my stomach so fat? Or why is my belly doing this again? And like we get angry at ourselves when the truth is our bodies are actually just upset with us. Does that make sense? They're upset with us. So we have to unupset ourselves, and that will absolutely help the belly bloat. And so my other favorite thing that I share with, clients for about 18 plus years now is I need you to drink warm liquids, right? Think about that. When you had a tummy ache when you were a kid, or I know I did, I'd get that water bottle that my mom would fill up with warm water. Yes, that can work, but I want to put warmth in you. And so drinking a warm cup of tea, warm water, nothing cold will absolutely help calm down what I'll say, like the spasms that are going on in your intestines, okay? So please consider that. And then number three, this is one we don't always think about all that much, but it's really a big deal. And it's simple because it's the only way I teach. But get this, a lot of times our bellies will bloat from rushing around, and we're eating things, and maybe things that are good for our body, yeah, some vegetables or your chicken, you're on the, or some brown rice, but we're bloating. And so while there are many things that I do in the Sugar Freedom Method for those who join us to bring that down, because I'm here just talking, a quick video on this, I can't get into those details, but what I can say is a lot of times your belly will bloat less if you actually just don't rush around and eat your food sitting down, chewing your food, and just getting out of I'm just gonna grab a bar, I'm just gonna eat something on the way to the client to pick up the kids, yes, on the way to a meeting, and we're just jamming food in while we're driving, and that will bloat us, right? If you think about that logically, your body is and your mind is focused on driving and getting somewhere safe or picking up the kids or doing something unrelated to just focusing on eating. And so when I can just get you to focus and give your body one task, which is to digest its food, that's a really good start. Now, there are other things I may get into in other videos about gut issues related to bloat. For sure, that can be related. But for today's purposes, I just want to give you some simple, practical tips to bring down what you might have going on in your belly that is bugging you. Okay, hope that was more than helpful. If you like this video, please, as always, subscribe to my channel so we can stay in touch.